Good morning from beautiful Bavaria. I'm today at a BMW dealership called Michael Schmidt. And they are hosting an M-Drive Tour, and I am going to take part in it. As you might have already seen, there are some pretty unique cars back there, and it's time to check them out before we start the drive. The first car in the lineup is a BMW M2. It's the facelifted version and it has 480 horsepower and it's rear-wheel drive only. This car being the smallest car from the BMW M lineup, it's very driver focused. You get carbon fiber bucket seats, an Alcantara steering wheel and carbon fiber paddle shifters. And now take a look at this blacked out BMW M3 CS Touring. What a name and what a car! 550 horsepower, loads of M performance parts all around the car, and of course, because this is a wagon, loads of trunk space. Now this is a very special car. It's the facelifted version of the BMW M4 G82 in this rather special individual color called Java Green. There is carbon fiber all around this car, and when I say all around this car, I mean it. There's carbon fiber here at the door mirrors, on the roof, down here at the side skirts, on the diffuser, in the front, down here and in there, and last but not least on the inside, in the back of your seat or in your steering wheel. And that car sounds magnificent. Take a listen to that. There is also a car in this lineup which doesn't make any sound at all. It's the all-electric BMW i5 M60. And the i5 is not the only 5 Series that's taking part in that event today. There's also the all-new BMW M5 and the all-new BMW M5 Touring. This car has an E on its license plate, and in Germany that stands for EV or plug-in hybrid. And that car, the M5, is a plug-in hybrid. In fact, it's one of the only BMW M cars to be so. What an ass back here. Touring, sedan. Each of them put out 727 horsepower.
After explaining today's cars, it was time for me to listen to some instructions before we could start our tour.
One car I haven't shown you yet is this X6M, and that is sort of the commander's car where I will spend most of my time today. We are now off in the BMW X6M, and today we are heading for the Bavarian Alps. For any of you wondering why I am not driving the cars today, well, this M-Drive Tour, you're only allowed to drive when you're 23 or older, and I'm unfortunately not. So I'm just a passenger today. The X6M really is a special car, because overall it's an SUV, it's a huge car, it weighs a lot, but it feels agile and very sporty, like if you're in an M3 or something like that, and you gotta love this about that car. We have now made our first stop, and here the participants of this M-Drive Tour are switching the vehicles, because everyone should drive every car at least once. That was also time for me to switch to the BMW M5 Touring. It's brutal. It's crazy, 727 horsepower, and the plug-in hybrid system even makes the car faster. What fascinates me about the new M5 is the different ways of how you can drive that car. On the one hand, you can drive it very comfortable and relaxed, how a touring car should be. And on the other hand, you can drive it very sporty. You can push it to its limits, unleash the 727 horsepower, and it will slam the gears into your face.
Soon we had our next stop and I switched to the M5 sedan. And we just enjoyed our time.
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set the rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again.
After this incredible drive through the south of Bavaria, we arrived at our lunch location. And after eating more than I should, we set off again.
Eben durch Garmisch und dann auf die Autobahn, auf die A95.
As you may have heard, I am now in an instructor's car. That car is driving in front of all the others to guide the way and give the drivers some useful instructions, like bicycle on the right side or where the route is going next. And that brings me to a point. We're now bringing the BMWs to the German Autobahn. And of course, as an instructor, you need to drive a quick car as well. So we're sitting in a BMW M3 Touring. We already had the M5 Touring, now this is the M3 Touring. And that car is a lot more agile than its bigger brother. What's so special about the M3 Touring and why I would prefer it over an M5 Touring is that it's the perfect, and I mean really the perfect mix between a daily driver and on the other hand a very sporty, very agile car. And that car weighs about half a ton less than the M5 Touring. It's just the better M car if you really want that M performance.
Unseren nächsten Wechselpunkt an, sind so 3 Kilometer.
We have now arrived at the German Autobahn. You may have guessed it by the speeds we already did. And we just arrived at our next point where we switch cars. And I'm excited in what car I'm going to get in next.
It was this rather special machine.
I'm sitting now in the BMW M3 Touring CS, so the even higher trim of the M3 Touring we had back right now. You immediately feel this car is a lot more sporty than the normal M3 Touring, and already that is mind-blowing. CS on the M3 CS, by the way, means competition sport. I mean, that says everything you need to know, right?
Also, because the M3 CS is the lighter version of the M3, it's missing out a front compartment or air vents at the back.
Alright, and after driving in this, I have to say, this is my favorite car from that lineup.
It was now time to enjoy the last stage of our drive since we left the Autobahn. I now was in the M2. And there we were, back at the point where we started.
Unfortunately, that M-Drive tour is now over. We've been on our way for 7 hours and I enjoyed every minute of it. On this tour, I think everyone sort of got a little bit into their favorite M car, and for me, it's the M3 CS Touring, because that car is just stunning. And with that, I say thank you for watching and goodbye.